New business applications. So the department, let's pull this one up, Kellyanne. So basically, you look at cumulative monthly business applications in a given year, and you're looking at charts. It starts here at 0, and you keep adding them up till you get to the end of the year, and you're at some total number. That's why all the lines are heading up and to the right, which is what I like to say about charts. Don't show me a chart unless it's going up and to the right. What we have here is that cumulative new monthly business applications. And by the way, these are businesses that have the prospect of hiring employees. So they are not counting a business application that maybe, here's a great example. You live in Brooklyn. You open a dog walking and dog shampooing business, grooming. And it's just you, and maybe your daughter assists you or something. And you have a business license to do that. You get a little bit of insurance because you're dealing with people's dogs. That's just a sole proprietorship that's going to stay a sole proprietorship. This is not what they're counting. They were counting here businesses that have the ability and the likelihood of hiring 2, 3, or more W-2 employees that are not just going to be paid part-time, full-time. So this is like you open a dry cleaner with a business license, and you're going to have 2 people that are in the back cleaning, 1 person up at the front, and they're 40-hour-a-week people. That's what this is looking at. And what it's showing is here in 2023, things are growing almost as much as they did in 2021. Remember, 2021 was a pretty good economic year, pre-COVID, and you take a look at where 2013, 2019 is. So what's happening here? Why do we see business applications going up right now? Well, what you have to remember is they're counting applications a little bit over the shoulder. In 2023, you're growing business applications at a time where people have the perception that the economy is doing great. Well, the stock market is certainly doing great, right? You've got, the NASDAQ 100 tech, and the S&P is being driven by like the Magnificent Seven, NVIDIA, Apple, Facebook, Meta, you know the list. So those are really driving it. And so people say, well, the stock market's up, the economy might be up. Well, not so fast. You also have a softening of job creation. We had layoffs going on. Remember all the tech layoffs fourth quarter last year?
Over
ton of them. So guess what's happening? You know what's happening, Kellyanne? What do you think?
Do you think it's because of the bumpy economy? That's why so many businesses are trying to start?
That is right. You get the Starbucks card. The bumpy economy. The economy is not as strong for the average Joe and Jane on Main Street as the headlines are for what's happening with the stock market and things around that. And the government has keep talking about job creation, but as the example I've used before, a lot of that is job back to work recreation, where you had people that worked at theme parks and things all through 2022 coming back to work as everything opened up again. So that's what's going on here. But it is important to note that guess what? People have the spirit of entrepreneurship going out to build businesses that are going to have more than just a sole proprietorship and a dog walking business. So I think that's a good sign for the future. There still is a 20 to 50%, depending on the type of business, whether it's completely unique, like you're opening a dry cleaner, the risk of those failing, as long as you're in a reasonable part of town, usually about 20% the first year. You're completely inventing something new, as high as 80, 90% the first year. And so there's a scale that's in there. Nonetheless, I think this is a sign that entrepreneurship and personal, stick-to-itiveness and opportunist, in the American economy right here, people are just trying to build something rather than wait to be a victim of the other side of the economy.